Hello everyone, welcome back to CyberDan Plays Diablo 2. We are getting back into it today. More Act 5. And let me go ahead and check our quests here. Yeah, so we're going to be taking out these two, hopefully. I don't really remember how structured or, you know, unstructured Act 5 is, but I do believe we can probably knock out 2, if not 3, of these quests tonight, and then we can probably finish up the game in the next episode. So let us see what kind of new materials we had to work with. 108, plus we have a socket. 127 and poison length reduced. That's pretty sweet. Wait, yeah, it doesn't have any other properties, so, I think this out. 15 defense, no real great properties there, so, I mean, there's room for improvement. Yeah, let's see, hold on. I don't know, maybe we go with this. I'm sure we'll get poisoned aplenty going forward. It's tempting. It's pretty sweet looking too. I don't know. What do you guys think? 7 to energy. That's gonna be hard to top. 1 to strength. No. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this. We have money to spend, and yeah, plenty of room to improve though. Let's see, look at our hireling. Yes, 62 strength. How much does this require? 65. Okay. So he has a ways to go as well. Alright. You know, for now, I do feel like... Wait. 144. Wait, whoa. When did that happen? Oh man, we haven't played this in so long, I completely spaced. You know what? Yeah. I think we put that on, and this only requires 55, so we'll give it to the hireling. There you go, buddy. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna put this here. Hold on to it for now. I mean, I might regret my decision later. But how's his helmet? 46. Yeah, you can hold on to that one. That's fine. And it has a socket. Huh. Okay, then. Alright, you know what? No more waiting. We're going into the Frigid Highlands. So what is our next quest here? Something that I think we have to ask. Maybe Qualkek can give us some info?
Afternoon.
Nope. That is a big note. How about... Oh, there we go. Hey, Mala.
There is a matter which I hesitate to share, but I believe you are the only one who can help me now. Anya, the young alchemist and daughter to one of our slain elders, has been missing for some time.
Oh.
She is a strong, crafty woman with a spirit like no other. One night, just before your arrival, I overheard her and Nilathak arguing about her father's death. The next morning, she was gone. Nilathak has his own tale as to where she went and why. Don't believe him. I fear he's at the root of her disappearance.
Shouldn't he be
Please,
getting questioned then?
Search for Anya and bring her back to us. She'll know what to do about Nilathak.
You know, I probably wouldn't let him just, you know, move around freely if he's being suspected of that kind of thing. But we have no say in the matter. Of course, we're not a resident. So, okay, so look for Anya under the Crystalline Passage by the Frozen River. Got it. Let's go. Yeah, I think the fastest way to get there would be through the Frigid Highlands. Definitely gives us a little bit of a head start. Oh, hello. Good stuff. Give me all the goodies. I'd forgotten how buffed we were. I didn't realize it last episode, but our boy here is a necromancer. Huh. I mean, he is using teeth, right? That isn't just me going crazy. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that absolutely is teeth. If I'm wrong, let me know in the chat or the comments. I would very happily be corrected. Die, you vile demons. Freezing potion.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, hello. All the monies. Something barricade to... Damn. Oh my, oh wait, whoa. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we got poisoned pretty hard right there. Mala?
How may I be of help?
Thank you. Okay, so low quality mask, don't need it. How's this here? 2 to bone armor. That's not bad. Ours is way better. No chance I'll be using that. And our necromancer friend can't use it either, because he's using the staff already, so... Wait, does that mean, since he is a necromancer, can he use bone wands? I'd really like to check on that. Hold on. We have one step... Yeah, here we go. Let's test it out. My theory. Nope. Nope, he's an unofficial necromancer.
What do you need?
Honorary necromancer, I suppose. Yeah, we could sell this, right? Yeah, get rid of it. Don't need any of this. A flawless diamond. Hold on to that just in case. Reduce, no. Yeah, just basically lose all of this. 4 to strength. You know, I don't think we'll ever be replacing these rings. They're pretty buffed. Especially the corrupted ring. Okay, bada bing. Here. Ooh. Yes, absolutely. I have to get used to these controls again. So I apologize because of, it's been so long since we played this game, so I am a little rusty. Just a tad. Okay. There has to be like a hotkey to deposit quickly. A quick deposit. Probably not. Hey! You gotta go. Whoa. We're phasing. In and out of existence. Gimme. Die! Evil demon hut. Interesting. Okay. Not wasting time with people around here. I say people. I mean demons. What's this? Is this another portal to hell? Abaddon. No thanks. Whoa. The great mana chest. That guy just exploded on himself. Nice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna readjust here because I think my audio might be a little high. Yeah, that should be better. Okay. Alrighty. Hello. Sharptooth Slayer. That's a nifty name. I think I mentioned it last episode, but I wish there were more unique names like that. All the good stuff.
I am overburdened.
Oh, great.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, what was that? I think I saw like a legendary creature pop up for a split second, then just disappeared. Good thing bone spears aren't made of poison. Excellent. Okay. Do our first dump of the day.
Greetings.
Second, really.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Oh my. I never really. Shooting creatures from a distance has never really been my thing in this game. So yeah, I think we just basically unload everything here. I never do the throwable potions. Someday I should try that out. Okay. Sorceress only, alright. Do not need. Standard helm. Kind of surprised we're still running into items that vanilla. Okay. Give you they'll set you right there. Yeah, and sent that all the way in. Okay. We should be in the clear. That's what I was going to say. Okay. Yeah, you know, if things... I don't want to make any guarantees, but... depending on time, I might be able to... you know, I'm not going to overpromise. Never overpromise and underdeliver. I've made that mistake so many times in life. Cutting the habit.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh my. Alright. Yeah, we're cutting through our inventory space pretty quick now. Hold on. Maybe we can unload a couple of our charms. Unneeded charms. This one might not be entirely necessary. We have enough gold to last us.
Salutations.
Probably a couple lifetimes. Lose the shield stuff. Whoa. It's a pretty pricey, Chris. Crazy if we were an assassin. Doesn't help us right now. What's this? Oh, we didn't identify these. Dang it, Deckard. Called me over. If I resist 11%, no. Oh, that will not do. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're losing the 13% extra gold. We're just gonna move these up a little bit. That should be fine. Wait a minute. I wonder... Ooh. Oh, wait, no. That's right. They don't get their effects unless they're in the bottom slots. That makes very little sense to me. I'm not a fan of that. Everything else about this...
At your service.
This mod has been pretty sweet to this point. But like having these only have an effect if they're underneath the halfway point is I don't think that was necessary. Maybe just so that people couldn't find exploits to buff themselves in unfair ways, maybe. I don't know, there might have been an exploit. Flawless Ruby. Are we ever going to find a perfect gem? Oh no. Didn't realize we got hit that hard. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of hits today. A lot more than I'm used to. I am extra rusty. Oh wait. Deckard?
Good evening.
Oh. Didn't need it. Paladin only. Okay, lose these. Now, that would be excellent if... I don't know. If it were... Stats were a little bit higher. I like the idea of having three open sockets like that. That's fine. Might as well put the gem in the chest here. Yeah. Okay. We had to find the Crystalline Passage, so I imagine maybe that is probably around the edge of this map. We might be a few locations away though. I had forgotten how the Harrogath was structured. Okay. Our boys are doing good work, though. I'm okay with this. Demon Rascals. Yeah, somebody definitely has to make a mod where they're riding a rascal. You know, like the ones you see at Walmart. Ready? A blade. Okay. Anything over here? Really? It's a blocked off area. Let's see. Ah! That's fine. Just so many items to collect in this one act.
Stay a while and listen.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this is identical to the other one. Interesting. Okay. 12 to mana, 2 to fire damage. Huh. Nah, it's fine. 2 to inferno, 1 to firewall. Wait a minute. Sorcerers don't have some of the same abilities as the necromancer does, do they? If they have teeth as well, because that never plays as a sorceress. If they have teeth as well, then that would mean, yeah, that our ally, our hireling, was very possibly could be a sorcerer. I don't know. It's not worth thinking about too much. Overthinking. Sorceress only. Yeah, this is Depth Assassin only. A lot of good stuff though. Excellent equipment. I imagine. Hold on. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. Because in the stash, I think there's like an option to. Yeah, like the shared banks. Okay, so if you were, I guess, yeah. If you were to collect an item that you want to give to another character of yours, I imagine you can put one into one of the shared banks. That way you don't have to, like, find the item all over again as that other character. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's something more games can do. Games where you can, you know, play as multiple classes, multiple characters, but you don't want to do a whole new levels of progression without, you know. It can be pretty time consuming. Harrogath Plateau. Ooh. You know, these fenced off areas remind me of the Darkwood. There was that, like, one structure in the Darkwood that was very much structured like that. pretty neat stuff. And I had forgotten how late into the Diablo 2's life cycle, or the original Diablo 2's life cycle, did Lord of Destruction, I almost said DLC, the expansion, how long was it until that came out? Really, I only remember picking up Diablo 2 maybe a year after it came out? Let's see, poleaxe. Because, I remember, man, it was so big back then when the Lord of Destruction came out. I saw it probably as the biggest deal in when on top of it being an expansion. I always thought that like it's probably the sorry, the most excited I've ever been for a any game that wasn't like an original title, you know. Again, I can't say DLC because it really wasn't DLC, but it was DLC before DLC was DLC. Yeah, I don't remember there ever being anything that as exciting. In fact, I remember when Brood War came out for the original StarCraft. That was also really exciting. Because I had loved playing the original StarCraft. In fact, I would probably say that's the one game of its class where it's like a strategy game, you know, what would be RTS kind of strategy game. The only one that I really enjoyed to play regularly, you know? There was something about the combat in that game. The class management, you know, building new structures and supply depots for the Terran or pylons for the Protoss. There's a lot of creativity in that game, put into that game, that I don't know if I've ever enjoyed another RTS the same way as I did Brood War. Plus, the story was so good. It had a really strong story mode. Well, I say story mode, but it had like 3 separate story modes, obviously. You had Terran, Zerg, and Protoss. And man, back then, peak Blizzard era. Blizzard really hasn't been the same ever since. I mentioned it before, but Diablo 3, hold on. Yeah, Diablo 3. Diablo 4 was a little bit of an improvement on Diablo 3, but not by a whole lot. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Diablo 3, StarCraft 2, I wasn't even a fan of. I thought they really just tried to make it... They tried to stylize it too much when it was much more effective, I think, when it was a simple design, makes things feel a little bit more dire, and that's how StarCraft was. As well as Diablo and Diablo 2. At some point in the future, I do want to play the original Diablo on this channel, because I do have a specific mod that I recently picked up that I think you guys would also really enjoy. Makes the age seem less impactful on gameplay. And the experience, I think, will be so much better. much easier on the eyes for you guys. So yeah, I'm very much planning on diving into the original Diablo. I think the mod I downloaded, it was like, it's called like Beelzebub, I think. I think that's the name of the mod. But it's a whole new like 60 frames per second expansion on the original game, and I think that would be a lot of fun to play for the first time here. And of course, I know all the lore to the first Diablo and obviously the second Diablo, but I don't remember really anything else about the how the story progresses. Aside from, like, obviously the ending. I know the ending. I know what the canon ending is for... I've mentioned it plenty of times during this playthrough, but there's a lot to unpack when it comes to the Diablo 2 lore and Diablo 1 lore. So overall, even though I liked a little bit of the creativity in Diablo 4, I thought that they tried to make it too... The writers were a little too full of themselves, in my opinion. I think things could have been a little bit more... not so on the nose. I'll get into it another time, but... I felt like it was a little pretentious. The writing, the narrative, and you could tell with some of the characters that they that were written in that game. It just didn't seem. It fell into the same trap that that Diablo 3 had. And I mentioned that so many times in this playthrough that I'll save you, I'll spare you the rants. But yeah, Diablo 3, probably the lowest point in the series for me. The less I have to say about that, the better. It was pretty bad. We had a ton of money though. I think I mentioned that once before. Because it was so successful financially, they kept going with it. There was a bunch of expansions, and yeah, I was not a happy boy back then. Okay, how do you oh, that's how you turn off sprint. I remember now. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So we do have to go this way. Huh. Crazy creatures. Crazy catapult. Oh wait, what? All the good stuff. A mask. It's weird. You have such cool names for a lot of the different items. The different apparel, especially in the later acts of this game.
I am overburdened.
And some even in the early acts. But then you like run into items that are just called masks. You would think they would, you know...
Good afternoon.
Get a little bit more creative with the titling. Probably the biggest criticism I have of Diablo 2. Oh no. The boots are... that's sell value. Okay, erase Skull to Mage. No, thank you. Alright. We're gonna need to defend ourselves. I can get better armor. I mean, I'm more so looking for the stats than the amount of defense. So, I won't focus on it too much right now. Well, we're taking some nasty hits in this episode. Okay, yeah. Get rid of that too. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna bother with every item. Well, hold on. Do we want... We have another skill ready. Yeah. I have an idea. We could put another point in the Bone Spear, but I kind of want to buff our defense a little bit, so maybe Bone Armor would be... Yeah. What I'm going to do here... How exactly... Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, let's, do this. We are going to hotkey Bone Armor to Y. Yeah. No, I feel like I've been neglecting our defenses a little bit because I guess I felt too comfortable. Our golems have been doing great, but they can't defend you against everything. Ah! Sometimes the detection on where I aim the Bone Spear is a little bit off, I've noticed. So it isn't just you. I'm not aiming improperly on purpose here. Sometimes, like, for instance, I'll aim left and it'll just go, like, center. It's not always consistent. See, names like Slayer, it should be more intimidating enemies. These guys look only a little bit more formidable than the goblins in that one. So, or what was the name of the creature in the class of Rakinishu? That's something I'm gonna have to look up because I keep forgetting. Rakinishu. Little blue guy from the first act. Hey, this looks right. Is that the Crystalline Passage? Nice. Evil Urn.
I am overburdened.
What's so evil about it? Huh.
I can't carry it.
I appreciate the evil urn. No idea what the relevancy of that was. What's so evil about it? It was only helpful. Okay. Heavy gloves. Yeah, lose all of this. We need to have 70 strength for that? Holy crap. Druid only, no thank you. Lose all this. That is a sweet looking sword. Hold on. I like to keep all the extra cool looking items. For no other reason but because they look cool. Boots. And plus some of the super boosted items. To hold on to those as well. I have no other way to describe them than call them boosted. So, yeah. We're gonna sell this. Absolutely don't need that anymore. Okay. The special super sword of life and death. Giant sword. Okay. Sell.
At your service.
Sell. Okay then. Good. Yeah, the crystals are... Gosh, some of these items look like they... If you look at their stats, you wouldn't imagine they'd be super expensive, but they certainly are. 1 to fire skills. Huh. Yeah, again, not a sorceress, but that's pretty sweet. Dump 100,000 gold, which at this point doesn't seem like much. Okay. Give me all the good stuff. It's so strange, the evil urn. Like, was something supposed to pop out of it or something? I don't know. Yeah, but this is the Crystalline Passage. Let's go. Wow. Like one of these harpy-like creatures should have popped out. Don't you think? Demons. Oh god, moon. Ooh. I've forgotten how cool the frozen creepers look. Ah! Banshees of Death. Wow, they actually do some pretty hefty damage, don't they? Huh. Yeah, I remember there was a creature in here, or creatures, plural, that actually damage you when you damage them. They have like the horns effect. Thorns, not horns. Thorns. But on the, you know, the ability on the other hand, on the other foot. What's wrong? How the tables have turned. Gimme. Look, I just bolts. I'm out of here. Wow, Shadow Call the Unclean. Okay, that's a pretty badass name. He's purple. Yeah, we took a lot of damage even though we weren't even anywhere nearby, so I'm gonna say, yeah. One of these creatures has to be that type. And I don't think it's the Moon Lords. Maybe it's the Frozen Creepers. You know what? No. It's the Banshees, for sure. I call them Banshees, but they're not. Stygian Harlots. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we didn't get hit at all there. Physically, at least.
I am overburdened.
But every time I hit one of them with the bone spear,
I can't carry anymore.
it really sunk its teeth into me. Huh. Another evil urn. Okay, what? Oh, God. Interesting.
I can't carry anymore.
See, that one didn't get affected at all. Or we didn't get affected.
I am overburdened.
It's interesting. I don't know what to make of it. I guess some of the harlots are... Huh. Have that ability, some don't. I was fully expecting the one that came out of the evil urn to have that ability. Because she was a champion class, right? Yeah, they have some kind of stat buff above their heads. I think that's what it is. Yeah, like, being within close proximity does that kind of thing. It seems. Okay.
Hello.
Identify. Thank you. Ooh, my. Grim Wrap. 3 to energy, requirements negative 20%. That's good. And attack rating doesn't really help us a whole lot. Hold on. 144. I don't know. I mean, I already like 3 energy more than 3 dexterity for our class. And the requirements is pretty great too. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. We dump all this blood wrap, clay golem, amplify damage. Nah. Alright, and war staff. No. We're bound to find something a little bit more special than that. Eventually. Yeah, sell that too. Okay. I have to get back into the habit of opening up a town portal as soon as I come back in. I never know when I'm gonna die. Facing Diablo showed me that. it gave me the kick in the butt I needed. Give me that oil potion. The flame, the fire still burns. You see, now they're not affecting me at all. The harlots. Oh, that one did. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that ability. It has to be something about the buff that's, you know, appears over their head. Because it does take off a... It's chip damage, but it's a big chip. Yeah, break their clay pots. I'm gonna have to eventually, like, look it up online and see what ability they have that's creating that thorns effect.
I am overburdened.
It's kind of neat. I mean, I appreciate the challenge. Oh, wait a minute. It has to be the ice creatures. Because I just noticed striking the, striking the glacial creatures does a little bit of, chip damage against us for like every hit. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna look it up probably after we're all done with the playthrough. I don't want to give myself an edge. Naggle Ring. 61 attack rating, magic damage reduced. 1 mana after each kill is good. Attacker takes damage of 3 is pretty awesome. And I don't really need magic items, I don't think. Okay. But our rings are really great. I'm never going to lose this one. This one's amazing. But this one's also 11 to energy, which is pretty massive. 1 mana after each kill would save us on mana potions. I don't know, I'll think about it. For now, I think we'll put it in our box. Yeah. And 1 to max damage and 7 to life. No thank you. Waste of space. Alright. I don't need to dump that yet. Let's do that. You over here. In fact, we'll just do that. Wait, what? Oh, did it go into the... Oh, it went over here. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so I do have to do that manually if I don't want it to go into the shared stash. Huh. That's strange. We have 62 town portals. We'll be fine. Ah! See, these ones are doing that again. That one ability. So it might just be everything down here. Has something to do with the ice. Throw your Arnold, Mr. Freeze, and quotes in the chat. Cool off, bird boy. Okay. Hold on, we need to heal. Oh, hello. What we got here? Glacial Trail. Hold on. Crystalline Passage by the Frozen River. Do we need to get to the Frozen River through the Glacial Trail or through the Crystalline Passage? There has to be another exit then, right? Just make sure. Demons. Creepy ice demons. I don't know why it is, but the Moon Lords don't look at all intimidating. I mean, it looked like they were trying to go for what the whatever the class was for the what's his name, the Smith from the first act, and what's his face from the fourth act. Can't even tie a name to him. But that class, they were trying to go with that for the Moon Lord, design. But no, it's not the same. They're a little bit too colorful, I think. That's why they just lack intimidation. Where the heck? Oh yeah, let's go around this way. Because I really don't think we have to go through the Glacial Trail until we complete this quest first. More harlots. It's fine. Okay. Is there another exit here? Oh, what's this? Oh. Random torch. I see torches and I think exit in this game. That is clearly not the case here. I gotta walk. Yeah, was there anything else over here? A little bit of space. I can see they're peeking out on the mini map. What do we got? Oh wait, Harrogath Plateau. That's where we just came from. I don't know why that didn't appear on the mini map. Because that is clearly where we came from. Oh well, let's keep moving up then. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we do have to go through the Glacial Trail to get to the Frozen River. Dude, you scared the hell out of me. Don't do that. Yeah, the Moon Lords are just a little bit too bright. I think that's what's giving me the wrong impression. There's a lot of darkened colored creatures in this game, and I think that enhances their intimidation factor. Most of the settings are pretty dark as well, so that's a big issue I had with Diablo 3. Everything was way too bright. Oh, here we go. Frozen River. Good. Okay. Oh my god! Snowmen! Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Oh! I didn't even see our bone armor stat at the bottom... in the bottom left of our the screen there. Oh. Okay. But we need to buff something. Do we want to bring up bone armor or bone spear? Bone spear, what's its current damage at? Let's see, magic damage 91 to 98. I think we can manage with that for now. Let's put another one into bone armor. Yeah. Eventually, I mean, we're almost at level 30. We're getting close. I'm gonna get a fire golem as soon as we do. But for now, I think we might even restat before we complete the game. For now, I think we're alright. Let's do this and put everything else into vitality. I hate taking so many hits in this act. Oh my god, what are these? Huh. They're like dragging their blades along the ground. It reminds me of a creature from Dark Souls. I mean, a much larger creature in Dark Souls, but yeah, they're very small in this one.
I can't carry anymore.
Amulet, huh? You know what? We need to... There's a little bit of a boost there anyway. Okay, where is Anya? Need to give Neelatok a little talking to. See, I killed them before I had a chance to read their name. Rotwalker. Huh. Sounds pretty metal. Let's see. Any... Oh! You know, wait a minute. Since we upped our skill on bone armor, if I use it again, will we... Okay, so it doesn't, like, retroactively enhance the stat. When you reuse it, you know? So, yeah. Okay, so it puts us at, what, 309? Is that 309 or 389? It doesn't matter. Also, I didn't realize I just hit the evil urn again. That was an accident, clearly.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
We just opened Pandora's box and it slapped me in the face. Okay. Okay. Choked on my own saliva. Oh, 1 second. Had to cough that out. Anyway. Demon head? No, thank you. The Great Maul looks just like what we used to crush that World Stone. Or no, Mephisto Soul Stone. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, lose all that. Ooh. It's a sweet looking knife. It doesn't cost much. Okay. And this looks really, like, cheap. But it costs about 8 times as much or whatever. Roughly. Get rid of these. Don't need them. Fire resist 27%. That's pretty high resistance. But I don't think we'll need it. Okay. Armor stand. Heavy gloves. It looked like actual, like, body armor came out of it, but it didn't. It's like you click on a, it's like when you're playing a Bethesda game and you click on an appendage of somebody whose, like, armor was taken off. Like you just find a piece of arm on the ground and it has a bunch of clothing on it. When you are, like, searching it. It gives me that impression.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. What's that sound? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh no. Another evil urn.
I'm overburdened.
Before we touch that, I'm worried.
Good day.
Hello.
Don't want to die there and completely regret it. Hey, flawless skull. All right. 4 to life now. Yeah, we have cooler swords than that. Let's see. Replenish life plus 10. That's actually pretty sweet. So it's 5 to energy. I think... No, but I like the 5 to energy more, in fact. We'll be fine. Okay. Required level 31. Why? That stats aren't even that great. Huh. Okay. Well, let's dump our stuff. 175,000 gold just piling up in our pockets. Okay, so wait a minute. Perfect. Oh yeah, perfect skull. I want a perfect gem. And we have to combine 3 no. Yeah, 3 flawless. And so far, I mean, the closest we are to it is, I would say the emerald, but I really don't understand why these have to stack. It's frustrating. Okay. Back into the passage, or the river. Touch the urn. Ah! Magic. Yeah, those creepy harpy creatures, sorry, harlots, are a nightmare on my health. Get the random jar. I didn't even check her quest. Hold on. Oh, rescue Anya. Is she within visual range now? The abominable snowmen of the frozen river. It's funny because they were definitely taken off of the sprites that what was it? Gargantuan beasts, I think they were called in the first act. I don't know, it's been such a long time, but I'm pretty sure, because since they grabbed the sprites off of those, they kind of just repurposed it, didn't they? Which I don't put a fault on the game or devs for doing that. Sometimes it's just easier to repurpose a sprite and put a little new twist on it. That's okay with me. Once you think about like how so many devs really aren't given a whole lot of time to develop certain games.
Good afternoon.
I brought it up before, but like Majora's Mask, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, I think the team was given less than a year to put it together. That was like following the success of Ocarina of Time. That's absolutely nuts. I mean, they had to. It's a lot to live up to, and sure, there were a lot of people that kind of despised Majora's Mask because it didn't live up to the hype they saw, they felt. That was an expensive helm. 1 to energy, no, thank you. But yeah, even though I love Majora's Mask. I didn't initially, the first time I ever played it, but I grew to love it over time, with age. Alright. And especially now, knowing how much time and effort they had to put into it, I'm sure there were a lot of people at Nintendo that took those devs for granted. That team. Got a lot of high-seated executives that took advantage. I want to say took advantage. Took the credit for their success. You know. It's a shame. I would be surprised if any of the devs that worked on Majora's Mask are still around today. And it sounds kind of depressing, but I don't know. I feel like if for nothing else, stress probably would have gotten to him. It must have been a nightmare working on that project. They did a great job, but damn. Let's see. Where is Anya? Was she down here? I'm glad we had the armor buff, but I'd much rather have that. That's right. You can get double buff on this version of the game. Whoa! The Orchard. Okay. I'm still never gonna use one of those runes. Forget them. Need to heal up a little bit. Thank you. You feel stronger? Good.
I can't carry anymore.
Happy for you. Corpse. Not happy for you. Let's see. Oh yeah, Anya has to be over here.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, we need to drop off some items here.
Stay a while and listen.
Thank you, Mala. And Deckard. Quiver, no. Oh wow. Magic damage reduced by 5. That's not bad. I still prefer ours. No. Physical damage reduced by 3. We haven't been taking a whole lot of physical damage. It's all been like transmitted damage. Best way I can put it. Okay. And we still can't sell runes. I don't know. Not worth it. 129,000 gold. Jeez. Yeah, just keep... We've hit 3 million gold. I'm definitely going to have to restat one more time before we complete the game. At least. Okay. Alright. A lot of these rock walkers just hanging about, dragging their swords everywhere. Can't be comfortable. I don't know what it is about the damage we're taking. I know it can't be physical damage. It can't be classified that way because we have a bone armor to kind of eliminate that possibility. So it has to be just from a buff, a debuff from one of the creatures.
I am overburdened. Good evening.
Didn't need to do that.
Hello.
Mala, I need your help. Barbarian helm. Nope. Yeah, looks like most of this stuff can just straight up go. Unnecessary equipment. Fine by me.
Not in town.
Easy to manage. Oh, gimme. Heavy belt. Another evil urn. Ah! Regrets. Whoa. That was a pretty nasty champion there. Rosenstein. Whoa. All my golems made short work of him. Thank goodness for that. So much stuff. Damn. Rosenstein was packing.
I can't carry anymore.
There's Anya. Just wait a second. Dump some stuff first before we save you.
Salutations.
I'm sure she doesn't mind waiting. Yeah, just don't need any of this stuff. Okay. Belts. Cool, that's fine. Seems something special about this staff or the spear, even though it's pretty basic. Well, this halberd's pretty sweet though. 19 to 71 damage. That might be something I want to put into maybe another stash for later, a different character. Or we could just rehire the other hireling we had from Act 2. Just handed that to him. I don't know. I'll probably just shove it into the stash. And think about it maybe later. Put that there. Don't need you. Okay. You know what, in fact, put that right here so you don't accidentally click on it every time. Cool. Okay, now we help Anya. Right. Hello, friends. Gotta go. Splint mail. Alright. Hey, Anya.
Hero, Neelathak did this to me.
Oh, figures.
If you've come to help me, my only hope lies with Mala. Please, tell her you've found me.
Well, I kind of wish I knew that a second ago. Wasted a town portal. Just checking in. Hey, Mala.
So, that snake Neelathak was behind Anya's disappearance, and he trapped her with a freezing curse.
That's what I said.
Here, take this potion to Anya and give it to her. That should release her.
I hope it will. Let's see. I want to check this out. Mala's potion, keep it to thaw Anya. Can I drink it? Use the potion Mala gave to... Okay. Pretty straightforward. Here you go. Magic! It was really just warm water. Hey! I needed that. Okay, where's Anya? We talk to Mala first?
Thank you so much for bringing Anya back to us.
Of course.
I have devised this
I didn't have a
spell
choice.
to increase your resistances as a token of my thanks. I know it isn't much, but I hope you find it helpful. Please, go talk to Anya. She has urgent news concerning Neelathak.
Oh, yay. You mean the necromancer that you assumed, rightfully, captured Anya, but did nothing to make sure that he didn't leave. Yeah, he's gone. Hey, Anya.
You have proven yourself a true hero to me and my people. These are dark times, warrior. I hope you can bring an end to Baal's reign of destruction.
I'll try.
Our council of elders is gone. My father Ost among them. The one thing that keeps us from total despair is the promise of vengeance against Baal.
Huh. Okay, then.
Thank you, hero, for rescuing me.
What was that
To
squish?
show my personal gratitude, I give you this. I had it custom made for you by Larzik.
When you just give us like a
Neelathak told me
brain.
he struck a deal with Baal to protect Harrogath. In exchange for the demon's mercy, the misguided fool plans to give Baal the relic of the ancients, our most holy totem.
Ooh.
Doing so will allow Baal to enter Mount Ariat unchallenged by the ancients. I tried to stop Neelathak, but he imprisoned me in that icy tomb. Neelathak must be stopped before he dooms the whole world. As much as I would love to strangle the life out of him, I'm afraid I haven't the strength. You must go to his lair through this portal I've opened, kill him, and then bring back the relic of the ancients. Stop Neelathak from destroying what we have striven for eons to protect.
Alrighty. Stop Neelathak. Oh, hello. Neelathak's temple. Sweet. I get a fast travel automatic. Amazing.
Good evening.
Okay. Definitely sell all of this jam. What's this here? Going down the list. Requirements. All resistances plus 7 is the only one that is tempting. But no, we're good. Scroll of resistance. Right click to cast. We don't want to sell that. our resistance goes up. It just didn't tell us. Okay. So let's see. Take Anya's portal to Nilotox's temple. You know what? I remember this quest right here is done up immediately after this one. And we are running a little late on time tonight. You know what? In the next episode will be the last one. We're going to do the final 3 quests in the next live stream. And yeah, that is going to wrap it up for tonight. I want to thank you all for watching. This has been another episode of CyberDan Plays Diablo 2. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good night, everyone.